Welcome back, my parts of speech friends. Today we are going to talk about pronouns. Okay, so we will continue our journey on talking about different types of nouns. If you can remember, we've talked about subjects. Okay, those are what the sentence is about. We've talked about concrete and abstract nouns. We've talked about singular, plural, and possessive nouns, and now we are going to talk about pronouns. So just a quick review. Remind yourself, what is a noun? You should have answered. A noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. So pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or group of words acting as a noun. Pronouns can be subjects, objects, or possessive. Okay, so they can be anywhere in the sentence. But the big thing to remember, it is taking a place of another noun that has already been identified. So here are some examples of pronouns, and I'm guessing you have seen this many, many times, and you use these many, many times. But we're just putting words to what are those different things that we're using in a sentence. Okay, so some examples are he, she, I got he twice, it, both, her, him, herself, himself, we, you, they, it. Those are all examples. So let's look at a couple sentences here. So we have John ran to the store. He ran to the store. Okay, so in this sentence, our subject is John. Okay, we can also use the word he to refer to John. So maybe we say John ran to the store, he got milk. Okay, we already know that we're talking about John, so then we can start using the pronoun he. So let's look at example 2. The boy and the girl fell down the hill. They fell down the hill. So in this sentence, we are using the pronoun they to refer to the girl and the boy. Okay, more than one, a group of words. So pronouns take the place of a noun or group of words acting as a noun. So it is important to understand what the word antecedent is in when we're talking about pronouns. An antecedent is the word or group of words that the pronoun refers to. So what is it talking about? We can't just start saying he went here, he learned about this, because we don't know who we're talking about. The antecedent tells us who we're referring to, that what that pronoun refers to. So let's look at a few examples. Inventors have quick minds. They think about problems. Okay, so in this sentence, we have the inventors. This is a noun, this is a person. In the second sentence, sorry, my circle got a little messed up. They is referring to the antecedent inventors. Who think about problems? Well, we know inventors, they. Example 2, inventions impact our lives. They make our lives better. So once again, we have the word they, a pronoun, referring to inventions, a thing. Last example. Inventions begin with a problem. They think about it. Okay, so in this sentence, this should be, sorry, inventors. My mistake. Inventors begin with a problem. They think about it. So this is referring to inventors. There's also a second pronoun in this sentence. They begin with a problem. They think about it. Well, what is it? It is referring to the antecedent problem. We don't need to say problem again. We can use the pronoun it, which refers to pronoun or to problem. So now there is a rule that we must abide by when using pronouns. Every pronoun must agree in number and gender of its antecedent, the word that it's taking the place of. So in this sentence, Trent went to his cabin last weekend. She ice fished. This is a non-example because she does not, she is taking the place of Trent, but does not match the gender. Okay, this should be he ice fished. Okay, so this is an example of a pronoun that does not follow gender. Let's look at the next one. Daniel went to Brazil over Christmas. They saw one of the 7 wonders. So we have this noun, Daniel, and we have this pronoun, they, and they is supposed to be taking the place of Daniel. But there's a problem. Daniel is one person. They refers to multiple people. Okay, so this does not match number. Okay, so we would have to change. We could change this pronoun and make it he saw one of the 7 wonders of the world. So Daniel went to Brazil over Christmas. He saw one of the 7 wonders of the world. Here's a little handy list. We use different pronouns depending on the position that it is in the sentence. So we have this thing called nominative pronouns. Now, nominative is just a fancy word for subject. So if our pronoun is the subject of the sentence, we need to make sure that we are using a pronoun from this list. And as we learned last time, we have singular, meaning one, plural, meaning more than one. So if we had one person, we could use I, you, he, she, it. If we had multiple people, we could use we, you, they. We also have a thing called objective pronouns. Objective is just somewhere else in the sentence, not that special type of noun being the subject. This is anywhere else. Okay, and once again, we have the chart of singular and plural, and we use a different type of pronoun when it's in the objective pronoun. Examples are me, you, him, her, it. If it was plural, us, you, them. Now, if you notice, some of these repeat. For second person, you is always used in these two. Okay, also it stays the same. Now, we also have possessive pronouns. Once again, in our previous lesson, we learned that possessive shows ownership. It shows that somebody owns something. So if the pronoun is showing ownership, we have to use special nouns. For example, my, your, his car, her car. Okay, plural, our class, your class, their class. Okay, these show ownership. Well, thank you once again for listening. I hope you have a better idea of what pronouns are. Please don't hesitate to ask questions as we work through checking to see if you understand this. Have a wonderful day.